Hello and welcome to Let's Play Alex Kidd in Shinobi World on the Sega Master System. This is the introductory sequence. Alex Kidd has his girlfriend kidnapped by a dark ninja, and then another ninja comes to help him, and his spirit enters Alex Kidd. The dark ninja, the evil one whom I banished 10,000 years ago, has returned. With your girlfriend as hostage, he plans to seize the ultimate power. I have come here to help you defeat the Dark Ninja and to rescue your beloved. And then the spirit of him enters Alex Kidd, and then we get to the title screen. There are 4 rounds in this pretty easy platformer. The first 2 rounds will be in this video, and in part 2 I'll be doing rounds 3 and 4 and completing the game. You'll go to the demonstration in a sec. A lot of this game will parody Shinobi on the Master System. The music's very similar, and some of the enemies are similar. There aren't too many weapons you can pick up though. There's only a spear you can have, and the sort of enhanced sword that has brackets on it. There are a lot of secrets though, and hopefully I know where they all are. I think I do anyway. If I've missed any, let me know. But I think I've found them all. Anyway, with all that said, I can now play the game. Okay, so here's round 1, and this music comes from the bonus stage of the original Shinobi. Okay, here's round 1 and Act 1. The first boss is Kabuto, who was supposed to be a Mario parody named Mari-O-OH. They decided not to do it in the end, probably because of legal reasons, I think. But the picture that you just saw of him, is actually the updated one. The real boss actually looks more like Mario. They didn't change that. He has a moustache and he goes smaller when you hit him, and he shoots fireballs, so he was supposed to be a Mario parody. That's it. You can't kill those things when they're holding their boomerang. That's it. We can hold a maximum of 6 health points, represented by the triangles in the top left there. Once we have 6 and we pick up and we open a chest that has a heart in it, the heart will actually be alive. So to get more lives, we just have to keep our health, really. It's as easy as that. And there's no time limit. Okay, you can also climb up and then do this fireball trick. Hold left or right to go in that direction, so we want to go right. And up here is a spear, it's a different type of weapon. Sometimes the spear is good, sometimes it's bad. Mostly it's good, but for some bosses you don't want it. That's it. Come on. There we are. Good, didn't lose any health, I think. Okay, here's Act 2. Wait for these green enemies to come down, then kill them. Yeah, the weapon doesn't go in between acts unless the next act is a boss, and then you will keep your weapon, otherwise your weapon goes. And your health is reset back to 3 between rounds. Don't know if there's a way to kill these men, just to avoid their shot and go up. That's the P, that'll make it do that. That's the other type of weapon. There's a way. No, I can't get it through the boxes. Yeah, sometimes getting that enemy is tricky without getting hurt, but I did it then. Okay, one more thing and I can get a life. You can actually hit these things back, but it doesn't hurt them. You have to kill them to get rid of them. There we go, just did that. There's a life. This one will throw stuff. There we are. Another trick we can do in this game that isn't on the original Shinobi. Yeah, don't go down the right one, there's nothing there. Yeah, you can do wall jumping. You don't have to press left or right, just keep jumping at the right time. Hopefully you'll make it up the top there. Spears again, and another life. That would be a heart if it didn't have maximum health. The spears are needed, well, not really needed, but they make the first boss much easier. If you have the sword, the first boss can be a bit tricky. There we go. And you'll notice that the boss looks different from how he is in his picture because they changed it. Okay, here's the boss. See, he looks more like Mario in this one. With the spears, you can just do this, and it's so much easier. He eventually throws fireballs, but I didn't let him. We do meet him later on again, so he will throw fireballs then. Okay, here's round 2 coming up. Oh, I've got a perfect bonus and a secret bonus. Didn't lose any health. Okay, here's round 2. And Act 1. The boss of this one is called Heli. It's loosely based on the second boss of the real Shinobi. Although it's much easier. Yeah, you'll get a perfect bonus if you don't lose any health. I did manage it in the last round, but I'm not promising anything for the rest of them. I mean, it's an easy game, but slightly tricky not to lose any health, especially on the later levels. Yeah, this music's also based off the Shinobi music, and I don't really like it that much. Go in here. You don't have to get rid of all the blocks, there's nothing behind them. That's spears. You can only get the blocks with the spears and chests with the spears if you're right next to them. You can wall jump up that, but it's easier just to use the fireball trick. Oh, that was close. If that spear hadn't knocked that ninja star out there, I would have been hit. Get some more lives here. I should get a life from this one. Another one up here. Usually the first life I get is here. I've been doing very well so far. First life I get is here, but I've been doing very well. I don't know why there's a top bit for this one. It's not really needed because you can just get to that bit there. Alright, I won't get my perfect bonus now. Right, yeah, so I don't know what the point of that is. Maybe it's a secret I don't know about. Whoops, just got hurt again. Alright, see if we can go down. Sometimes you can't make it through this bit. Oh good, I did this time, yeah. So, it's sort of awkward to make it through that small gap when you're using the whirlwind magic. It's the end of Act 1 coming up. There we go. And on to Act 2. Yeah, these fish are really annoying. When you're level with them, they'll charge you, and they need 2 hits. It would be sort of easier, but the trouble is swimming is awkward because you keep automatically floating upwards. It's sort of awkward. That's it. Swimming in this game is very awkward. And it's slow as well. That's the P one that makes getting the fish a bit easier. Oh, I'll just leave it. No, I can't leave it. I have to kill it now. There we are. Easy as that. Yeah, don't climb over that because you can climb over the things by doing that, but you don't want to because an enemy comes out there. It's easier if you go underneath it, especially with the weapon power up we have. That's it, another heart. Climb over this one though. Right, you want to go down this hole as a secret. Wait for that thing to shoot, there we go, and then quickly get the things. That's it, don't Don't go along there, it's quite tricky not to get hurt. Yeah, I think this game was originally intended to be a game called Shinobi Kid, but for some reason or another they decided to add Alex Kidd to it. I don't know why. It was supposed to be a proper parody of Shinobi. I don't know why they decided to parody one of their own games. I don't know what the point of it was. Right here, you can get some spears here, but you don't want them because they make the boss harder than harder than it needs to be. So let's just ignore the spears. The spears are the ones on the right there. Just ignore them. You don't want them. They make the boss slightly harder. I mean, it's still easy enough with the spears, but why make it harder for yourself? Unless you want a challenge. And then go back through here. This is the way we would have gone if we hadn't gone down that hole, and it's sort of awkward with the fish and everything. So that's why it's best to use the secret. There's also another secret here. That's why you want to go back primarily. And there's another life if you have maximum health, or heart if you don't. So onto the second boss. Okay, time for the boss. Best strategy is to wait in the corner. They're sort of miniature helicopters. You have to get as many as is on the top of the screen. That's it. Just easy if you wait here. Sometimes they don't come here for ages, but there's no time limit. Just just hang around and wait for them. Yeah, with the spears, this is more difficult. So as I keep the current weapon that you have, and then when you've killed that many, then it ends. It's really easy. So that's round 2 done, and I get a perfect bonus for that one. I didn't get hurt in the boss, and here's round 3. And Act 1 of round 3. The boss is called Robster, a parody of Lobster, although it is actually harder than the original Lobster, ironically. And this is where I end the video, because I've done rounds 1 and 2. In part 2 I'll be doing rounds 3 and 4 and completing the game. Thank you for watching, and see you in part 2. Bye bye.